After an amazing time in the Japanese countryside, seeing lots of beautiful things, it's unfortunately time to leave. We're heading to a new place in Japan that's quite famous. I've never actually been there, but it has a lot of temples and shrines and red Torii gates. You might have guessed by now, we are going to Kyoto, the former capital of Japan, and I can't wait to explore everything it has to offer. We have arrived at our next home for the coming month, Kyoto. Very different from Tokyo. It's smaller than I thought, but there's gonna be a lot of nice temples, so let's go check out our house first. Yeah. Now that doesn't look too shabby, if you ask me. But we're not here to see Kyoto houses, we're here to see the Kyoto streets, shrines, temples and everything else. So let's hop on the bike and go to our first famous Kyoto spot. So we have arrived at Fushimi Inari, Taisha, something like that. And looks very charming, this street. I saw there's a big temple up ahead, so let's go. There's some sort of street market here with a lot of food and a lot of tourists as well. I know this is gonna really annoy me today and throughout my stay in Kyoto. But look, that looks nice. Let's just go there. So this is Fushimi Inari, one of the most famous shrines of Kyoto and maybe all of Japan. It's dedicated to the god of rice Inari. And you will see a lot of foxes there because foxes are believed to be its messenger. And it's also famous for its Zenbon Torii, 1,000 Torii gates. And what an introduction to the shrine with the 2 fox statues and the big Torii gates. Those just never get old. Umakami. This means horse god. And someone left a carrot for the horse god. So here it is, the start of the Zenbon Torii, 1,000 Torii gates. And they're way bigger than I thought. I thought they were already small. But that looks super cool. Let's walk through there. This is what I always see in the videos, these small ones. They're so close together, it's pretty much like a wall. It's pretty much like you're in a tunnel. I think it's more than 1,000. This looks way more than 1,000 to me at least. So every few thousand gates there's a little pit stop area where yeah, you can pray, and there's a little shop as well where you can buy candy. And then you go on to the next row of gates. And every now and again, if you walk from the path, you will spot something interesting. So if you pass under this root, apparently it's good for business. Oh, oof, it's quite difficult for an old man like me. And then if you touch somewhere, you can feel better. So for me that's my hands and my shoulders. My shoulders are really bad right now. So these gates all lead to Mount Inari, and it's quite deep inside the forest. It's really cool. If you look in between the gates, you can see a lot of plants and trees. Really cool, really feels mysterious. Yeah, very inspiring place. So this place feels straight out of a video game. Everything's made out of stone stone lanterns, stone Torii. Yeah, that's a really ancient vibe to it. Look at these stairs with all the plants. So cool. I have to watch my step. A lot of wet leaves around here. The weather is not too good today, but I really can't complain when I can see something like this. This is amazing. There's even a bamboo forest over here to complete it. Wow. What an amazing place. So this is definitely my favorite place so far. Here you have the ancient part with all the stone Torii and small little statues, and over here you have a lake with a little shrine. Is it a shrine? I think it is a shrine. And then 3 steps further there's a bamboo forest. So cool, so many cool things in one place. So if you look closely at the different gates, you can see some are really old, like this one. And then here, it's completely still shiny and new. So yeah, they're constantly renewing and fixing this place, I guess. Actually, if you look over there, you can see there's some old broken Torii gates. So we made it quite far up the mountain. There's a really nice view here. Actually, this spot is really cozy. It's called Crossroads on the map. There's a little tea house, and it's nice. Especially the autumn leaves are really nice. But I don't think we're gonna go to the top. I just talked to some people and I flew the drone, and I saw the top pretty much. So instead of walking around till it gets dark, we'll just head back down, see if there's anything nice down here, and enjoy the view a little bit more. Pretty cool view. So let's head back down and see if we can spot something interesting along the way. I think this is some sort of frog shrine because there's so many frogs everywhere here. Very cute. Kero, kero. That's the sound a frog makes in Japan. Kero, kero. So that's it for our visit to the 1000 Torii gates. Actually, there's more than just the gates. I mean, look around here, the cool stone ancient area we saw, all the frogs, the nice view. There's a lot to do here, and yeah, this is ranked very highly on my Japan ranking list of cool places to see. But I do have to say, all the tourists do kind of ruin the fun. We just came from the countryside where there was no one. We trekked to a waterfall and the path was covered in moss because no one's been there. And then here there's just so many people everywhere. It kind of ruins the magic a little bit. It feels a little bit less magical. But yeah, maybe if you're here in the off season, maybe yeah, that will be way more magical. Anyways, let's go to the next spot. Not sure what, but we'll go there now. So we said goodbye to Fushimi Inari, and it gave us a nice little farewell gift, a beautiful sunset. Just look at that. That's wonderful. But yeah, after that long trek, I'm getting hungry. So let's find something to eat. So I feel like eating Japanese curry today. I never really liked Koko Ichiban, but I'm gonna give it another try. Let's see what I think this time. It's very hot. No. Still not a big fan. And that's it for the first day in Kyoto. Good introduction to the city with the Senbon Torii, the 1000 gates. Was really cool to see. A little bit of a shame that there's so many tourists, but I'm one of them myself, so I shouldn't complain too much about them. It was a little bit hard to enjoy, to be honest, because I have a really bad shoulder blade injury. I really hope that will pass. It's a little bit hard to enjoy if you're in pain all day, but was still good. So stay tuned for more adventures in Kyoto, and I'll see you guys again in the next video. Alright, bye bye.